I started today off with a poll on what should be the fate of the original 501st Chicken Walker. Should I build it? Should I sell it? Or should I save it? And so far, with 300 votes in, early voting saying to build it. 56% of the votes. Sell it is the lowest, with save it right above it. So we might end up building this. Whatever you guys decide is what I do. Will the 501st Chicken Walker, the OG, will it get built? You guys decide. While the votes continue to come in on that, I have a little project for us to do today that I thought would be fun. It's a bit of a revival of a series called Polybag Wednesday. Today we're going to be building Lego Speed Champion Set 30434, the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro. But this Polybag Wednesday has a twist, because not only are we going to be building the Polybag version, we're also going to be building the big boy. This, of course, is Lego Speed Champion Set 76910. Also the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro, but you also get a bonus card with this. In this, I'm going to be focusing on these two, and I thought it'd be fun to see how this little polybag compares to the big one, but mostly I just want to build them both, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Being a Lego YouTuber and live streamer, I oftentimes get asked what is my favorite Lego theme, and historically I've answered Lego Creator, Lego Creator Expert. I love those sets for the 3-in-1 capabilities, the fact that you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. I love the creative aspect of Creator, as in the name, but also because the pieces are a little more general and you can do a lot with it. Just like Lego Classic, that doesn't get enough love in my book. But right up there with Lego Creator and Creator Expert, God rest its soul, is Speed Champions. This is a theme that I love, and every time I build one of these cars, I just love this theme even more. I'm like, oh, it's so good. I won't snake you on this one. We'll eventually get building that. Maybe I'll do that on a live stream where I can answer all kinds of favorite questions, love them or hate them. So we're gonna open these up. Which do I start with? I think I'll go with my expectations being a little lower on the polybag, just because of the limitation in pieces. So we'll build the polybag first, and then we'll build this, and I'll show you what they look like together. It's been a minute since I've done a polybag, and I'm excited to get back into it. So let's dump this out. I should say, if you're wondering, that other car in question that I was referring to, that is a Vantage GT3, and I kind of love the color scheme of that. You guys might like the neon green. It's a little flashy, but that's more my style. Let's get you right in here for the piece nerds so you can see all the stuff coming right out here. As I use my left-handed scissors, thank you, Deb, my mother-in-law, got those for me. Very thoughtful gift for us lefties out here. And oh gosh, we all know what this is gonna be. It's a Speed Champion set, and even polybags are not excluded. It's got a sticker sheet. We got 5 stickers in a polybag that is, actually, wow. 97 pieces. That's pretty decent for a polybag. Holy moly, we got 10 steps on the front here, and then you flip it over, and it takes you all the way up to 21 with 3 of the 5 stickers coming in the last step, so you have something to look forward to the whole build. Speaking of build, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll be right back with you to show you the completed model. There's actually a couple things that I really like about this car, and one thing that I don't like, and that's of no fault of Lego. So the things that I like, this is really cool because it's technically 3 wide. It's a 3 wide car, which you don't often like. I don't think you often see that. I wouldn't really even think about building a 3 wide car. I'd build a 4 wide car, but it looks wider than that because they add all this extra stuff on the side. So it's actually like 5 wide. So I like that. I also like this. It's like a kayak paddle that's on the back there. Let me see if I can rip that off so you guys. Oop, it's a Brickitect video. Isn't that cool? Kayak paddle on the back of an Aston Martin. Never thought you'd see that in your life, did you? The one up here, if I can bring this down, that actually has like a, can we see it? Has like a sticker on it right there. They couldn't do that with this, of course, and I'm happy they didn't. So those are the things I like. I like the width of it. It's interesting from a build perspective, and also I like that kayak paddle. I like the stickers that are on here. Believe it or not, I actually said that. What I don't like is the windshield. I know they couldn't make a windshield piece for this, but it's just like black tiles and slopes. And it's not quite what you'd expect, because again, if you look at this one, I know, like, that's the reason that I did this one first, because I knew that this wasn't gonna quite be as good as this. I like that windshield setup right there a whole lot better, and I think I'm gonna like that car in general a whole lot better. So let's find out for sure and open it up. Opening from the left side, as we always do, I can see the pieces from this one right here on top, and what appears to be 2 nicely folded manuals. One for the Vantage, again looking glorious, and then we've got the sticker sheet flying away. It's a Brickitect video once again, the car I'll be building. Here's the sticker sheet. How bad is it? We're up to 15 stickers. It's not terrible on that car. Not good, but not terrible. Let's crack into this first bag here. We'll build the minifig up. Oh, there isn't a greater feeling than opening a bag of Lego. Or 2 bags. or 3 bags. Gonna miss that when they go to the paper ones. It's gonna be a sad day, although, I mean, probably good for the environment. Just sad for me because it's been like a part of my lifestyle for years now, it seems. How cool is that? Love that racing uniform with the AMR on the back. Sick. So we got her built. Now I got a car to build. So I'm gonna do that while you guys are leaving a like, and I'll be right back with you. See what I did there? I'll be right back with you with the completed Aston Martin in all of its glory. Just when you thought my love of Speed Champions has peaked, it went up even more after finishing my brand new Aston Martin. Here's the two of them sitting side by side. Obviously the bigger one looks a little bit cooler, but you have to appreciate what they're able to do with such few pieces. They got it looking like the bigger car, but look at this thing. Look at that red accent going around there. You got the kayak paddle up here. That's no longer a kayak paddle. Now it's like a, I don't know, it's a Technic piece on there. But this thing is just beautiful. I love the color scheme. I think it's probably one of those love it or hate it type things with the neon green on there. Very long car too. It was actually built in 2 halves with bag 1 and bag 2. There's the exhaust in the back if you can see it. Trying the lighting situation all situated. 2 printed pieces, one right there, one right there. I gotta show you the last step. It was what you'd expect out of a Speed Champion says, just straight up like, hey, here's a bunch of stickers, slap them on there. I did, and I love the way it looks. I love the 2 of them put together. This had, oh, there are printed rims too. I lied. Those are printed as well, so I didn't have to sticker those up. But man, that thing just looks so sick. This little one, it kind of reminds me of something you get as like a Happy Meal or something like that. You get at McDonald's and you're like, oh, they're giving away Aston Martin cars, Hot Wheels style. And that's kind of what this feels like. It feels like a Hot Wheels. I feel like the spirit of this one has come over here. I do miss some of that red. I wouldn't have minded, and you'll never hear me say this, but I wouldn't have minded a sticker to go across the back to give it that little bit of red in the background there, because that does feel like it's the one thing that's missing from it. But outside of that, I think they did a nice job, especially with this one. That's just gorgeous from every angle. You can pop this off here and put your driver inside. She now has a wrench. We'll take her and stick her in there maybe. Little tight quarters there in the cockpit. You can fit 2 minifigs in here. I've noticed that with some of the Speed Champion sets, if you have the hairpiece as opposed to the helmet, sometimes they don't fit in there, but she did, just as she's supposed to. Can you see her in there though? That's the question. Yeah, a little bit. Actually, a lot bit. I think like most of you, I'm gonna classify this one as my favorite just because of the detail. But again, you have to hand it to Lego for 97 pieces to be able to pull that off and get the spirit of the Aston Martin there. I think they did a good job. Which one do you like more? Maybe this is your one. For $5, you got yourself a Speed Champions car technically, but this one, oh Lord, that thing is a beauty. And I'm gonna be adding that to my Speed Champions collection along with the Vantage GT3, which will be one of my next builds. Maybe not though, because we still have to find out what's the fate of the Chicken Walker 501st Battle Pack, the OG one. We've got a bunch of stuff to build, and I'm excited to share it all with you. Thank you so much for tuning in to, I guess it wasn't this, but my little comparison here got a whole disaster, which I'm gonna be cleaning up. The new Brickitect studio, the only thing that we have out are projects we're working on, and this one is a wrap. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a glorious rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Come check these out, little buddy. I built a couple things.
They're both the same.
Which one do you like better?
I'm gonna say this one.
Really?
This one's more creative. See that one? That piece right there with the paddle?
Yep.
That's really creative.
I thought so too.
But this is just some weird surfboard poo-poo piece.
So you're thinking that the bigger one isn't as cool because it's not as creative as that?
This one is cooler because it's tinier and stuff. I actually like this one better.
The Clark man has spoken. Advent calendar day tomorrow, buddy.